Okay, so we had a bit of a disaster last time we took the SR out. All looks okay there, but it's actually not. It's actually starting to fall apart. We had just just a big flip, and she's all opened up there now. So we're gonna have to try and patch that up. Over here in Australia, to buy another one of these hulls, you'd probably be looking at $300. So it's either throw the thing away or patch it up. Now, it doesn't look, it's not unfixable. So the top half of these, these are two pieces, these boats, they're kind of sandwiched together. So just the top part is coming away from the bottom, and she's split there and there. What's also happened at another time was in another crash, my battery tray started to, destroy itself. So what I might do is put one of these covering the whole thing. I'll probably just screw it in, I don't know, and then it'll be supported all the way along. I'll still be able to put my battery on top. So yeah, because that's only going to get worse and worse, and we'll end up with nothing there. So while we got the glue out, might as well fix everything. Well, when I say fix, patch up, put a band-aid on it until the next big crash. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to use this, this fiberglass tape. Might use the wider one, I'm not sure. And 5-minute epoxy. You would use the 24-hour stuff, if you're really serious, I suppose, but 5-minute seems to be good enough for everything I've ever done. So let's get cracking. I think I'm just going to run, just use the small stuff or the thin stuff, and just run one on the inside, like along there, and then just put extra on here and here. It's a bit messy, working with glue running everywhere while you wait for it to set, but it actually won't be too bad. Okay, there's my first problem. It's got these ribs here that stop you from going all the way across there. So I'm just going to have to break it up into smaller pieces. Yeah, they come right up to here. Alright. Okay, the glue's starting to warm up now. It's starting to set. What I have to do is just leave that and then figure out how I'm going to get all this glue off my hands. Okay, so that's done now. I could have done this better. I should have taped it first, because what I've done now is when I was pushing on the fiberglass underneath it, I guess I've pushed it out a little bit, so you can see that now, and now there's a gap along there. So what I should have done is taped it down, so when I pushed it, that didn't happen. But it's not going to leak now. Like it is solid in there, you know, with epoxy and the fiberglass tape, so it doesn't look great, but it's not going to leak. Also, if I taped it, I wouldn't have had that glue running out here, but that doesn't matter, because when it gets hard, it just comes straight off. You just flick it off, so there's no problem there. That's not an issue. I mean, it's a plastic boat. It's good enough. Who cares, really? I guess if it was your only boat and it was your pride and joy, you probably wouldn't do this. You would just buy another hull and fit it out, which wouldn't take you more than probably half an hour, really. Pretty simple job to pull everything out of one hull and put it in another one when all the holes are drilled and in the right spot. So I need to strengthen this. So, like, you know, with the strap there, you always got to use the front one on these. That's just going to break away, so I'll just glue this in. I thought about using screws, which would be ideal, but it wouldn't be, because then the screw head would hit on the on this. It would be digging into this. So I'll just rip these off. Yep, it's not going to be as easy as I thought. So I'll just take all these off, and then I'll just glue it down. And it doesn't even have to be good, because it's going to be strapped down anyway. Yeah, like, you know, the battery's going to be pushing it down anyway, so it's not like it's holding the battery. It's just to share the strength on there, so that doesn't get worse. Okay, because I used that wire wheel to clean up the bottom of the glue there, I've roughed it up a bit too, which is ideal. I mean, I should use some more of the epoxy, but I'm just going to try our old super glue. Like I said, it's not really holding anything. When the battery's on there, it's going to, whoops, let me pushing it down anyway. If it comes off, then we'll crack out the big guns. So I'll just sit that on there, put a battery on it, and let it sit. Try and get it kind of straight. Okay. Yeah, the boat's like brand new again.